microphone check. 1 2 1 2 microphone check. Sorry guys, I was very confused. I thought the recording is not working, but apparently it is. I'll put this here. Okay, so now you should hear me if you're still around. Yay! Okay, give me 1 second because I'm still a little bit confused here. Bob. Okay. Also turn this off. Bring that down and put on some music. How is everybody doing? How's life? You should hear some music, a very gentle, very quiet music in the background, if everything works well. Thank you. All right, so we're not doing much today. Because it's as you can see, it's a secret stream. I just had a little bit of time, so I thought, let me come on here. Let me see if there's some drawing. I've been feeling a little bit less drawy lately, so I felt like, okay, let me just come on today, see if we can do anything about this. Not drawiness. And I'm just revisiting one of my old spaceships. It is sort of like a destroyer. It is a destroyer. But yeah, it's just a little bit of fun, trying a different angle, seeing what I liked about the design, seeing if I need to change anything, or if it works. We will do a short hour today, so if you have questions or anything alike, please feel free to pop those into the comment section. As always, I'm doing a mix of drawing whatever I feel like and answering your questions if you have them. Maybe explaining some things if things are not clear. Especially since this week we did not have a live stream on Thursday. Our beloved son brought home some new sickness from kindergarten, and both me and my wife were knocked out. Already on Monday I was knocked out, so I thought, you know what, let me just not schedule live stream, because it felt like I might not be up to it, and that was a good call, because while I feel more energized, I still I'm still not 100%, I'm coughing a lot. Andrew, welcome back. Recently I've been trying to study more vehicles and mechanical things for my Mac drawings. That is a very good thing to study. Very smart, since Macs are built up with mechanical things. Like I remember I did a lot of also engine parts for Macs. It gives a nice little detail, sometimes having some engine part lookalikes hidden across the design. Opa. Especially tanks and jeeps. Well, there we go. Yes, tanks for sure, because they are already military, and mechs tend to be military as well. So I totally see why you would go that direction. Sometimes it's also worth taking a look at animals. Obviously insects are great for mechs, but if you look at skeleton structures and other similar things, you can end up with also muscles, because you have a lot of, like if you look at Horizon mechs, Horizon Zero Dawn and Forbidden West, they have a lot of tendons that look like muscles. What's going on? I feel like I am messing up the line here a bit, so let's give this a bit of a rotation, something like that. So we have sort of an offset, two bigger engines here in the back. This would be the CIC. I'm seeing if on my previous ship my nose section was a little bit longer, which feels like has a better feel to it. Benefits of drawing digitally, right? you can very easily adjust and readjust. Yeah, it feels a little bit, feels more balanced. Hey Manolito, I just taking a minute, trying to do a quick stream since I was sick during the week and couldn't do a Thursday stream, and it's been a while since we did a secret stream anyways, so I thought let me just see if people are interested in a nice little stream. And I'm just trying to redo one of my older drawings. Which was a destroyer. How zoomed in am I? Not 100%. That's good. That's not a bad level. How are you, Manolito? What's life like over there? You have rainy season now, right? Good excuse to be inside a lot. Play Battlefield 6 or Ark Raiders, I imagine. We have been doing a lot of home improvement, painting one bathroom, replace some other things. That keeps you busy, eh? That's nice. It's a very fun stressful. Raining season is winding down, dry season starts mid-December. Oh, okay. I thought it lasts throughout the traditional winter time, but apparently I was wrong. Hey, if you're done with the bathroom, feel free to come by. We need a bathroom. At one point we want to fix the bathroom up as well, so if you're into that, that's gonna be a costly thing. Not looking forward to that, I must admit. Okay, let's see. So we're gonna have one here. And there. So then let's do the same holes on the bottom. Oh yeah, you can pay me immigrant fees. Exactly, I mean, that was the plan. Rainy season goes from April to December. September, October, November. That's 9 months. You have 9 months of rainy season and 3 of dry. That sounds not fantastic. Like I thought it would be like winter summer thing where you have half rainy and half dry. good because the majority of tourism comes in during dry season when it's cold up there. Yeah? Just a second, coming. One sec, guys. One sec. Sorry guys, I turned off the mic. I swear to God, I thought I pressed the unmute button. I've been talking for I don't know how many. Okay. Anyways, Andrew was correct. Baby situation controls my life. It keeps muting. What is this? Stop muting, my buddy. I am not locked in and focused. I'm just computer is being an absolute a-hole, and it's muting my mic for no damn reason. Like I told you guys the same story like 3-4 times now because I keep on thinking that I'm unmuted, but apparently I'm not. So now every 5 seconds I'm looking over to my OBS to see if it decides that I need to be unmuted or muted. Also, these are way too big. So hopefully now you can hear me. I don't see the muted sign yet, so as soon as that reappears, I'm gonna start freaking out. Yes. I am becoming senile. That is very correct. I am aging rapidly. Like Instagram Reels is giving me more and more, you're old man. Your music style is old. Your shoe style is old. You don't understand the youth anymore, so yeah. 6'7", 6'7", skibidi, all this stuff is happening to me. I'm just, old and cringe is what I'm becoming. But yeah, while I was talking and nobody could hear me, I did say that if you guys have any sort of drawing related questions, feel free to drop those in. Also, baby related, my shift starts in half an hour, so we have about half an hour. So keep that in mind if you have some important questions that I will need a lot of time to answer. You wanna pop those in a way that is quick. I wanna compare lines. Yeah, that's not bad. Okay, it looks as like a different angle. Does Robert have a Discord? Robert does have a Discord. Robert should have a Discord link in the description, if Robert is correct. Come on, Manuel. Don't do that to me. We have Manuel. We have what's his face? Rue for that. No, he was not last week, but the week before that he was in the live stream. By the way, let me check. Let me check if I go. Here, this. Tell me if the link is not working. Because then I will try and give you a different link, but technically this should be working. Thank you, Andrew. It's a bit of a coming back from the dead sort of Discord, because as you have understood, I do have a baby, which sort of took me offline for the last year. So I wasn't very active on the Discord, so we're a little bit trying to gather the troops again. But I am more and more present, so I should be. It should be a good time to rejoin Discord for you as well, or join Discord, not rejoin. Let's see if this works. Let's make it a tiny bit smaller. Let's not rotate it because it does not need rotating. Okay. And we can make this a tiny bit smaller as well. And then just merge together. There we go. There we go. Let's erase the lines that we cannot see, like that. I could make this eraser slightly bigger to save on time as well. That would be something smart to do. But as we know, I'm not into smart things. Okay, I can merge these together. I can sort of do the same thing up here as well. I feel like I'm wasting time with non-necessary detailing there. Okay, let's erase these lines, they're not helpful anymore. And let's see. Oh, this needs a bit of rotation because I messed up the angle there, I see. Okay. Somewhere there, okay. And then one last time. Something like that. Erase unnecessary lines again. Yeah, that works for me. Now, back to this one. So the thing is, I don't want everything to point at the same direction. What we could do is I could copy this. Well, actually, let me finish it just a little bit more because, and it's a bit too big. Yeah, I wouldn't mind making it a little bit smaller. something like that. And then we want to elevate it on some sort of platform. So that needs to be drawn in there as well. And then a little bit of this darkening outline just to make it pop. And always zoom out a little bit so you don't waste too much time on details. Okay. So this one we just bring down here and we shrink it down a little bit so it sort of fits, maybe just a bit smaller. And we have to shrink it because of perspective, of course. And here as well, as I said, I will not leave this in there. No rotation. Okay, so here I erase the Gauss cannon. I just need the base, and then the cannon can be actually pointing the other direction. There we go. I think that works. Would this be like part 3 or 4 of the Lazy Spaceship sketching series? I love those. Would there be, I imagine? Yeah, there could be more. It goes together with, yeah, I don't know if I talked about this when the mic was off, but yeah, I just need to find time where I'm a bit more energized to do those videos because they need a bit more creativity. This, let me bring it here. So I drew this drawing some time ago, 2020. There you go, 5-year-old drawing, and I thought I'll just revisit it a bit from a different angle. So I wouldn't call it part of that series because it's not super lazy. I mean it is lazy in that I'm cheating a little bit trying to just reuse the same drawings. Technically what I'm doing here with reusing these shouldn't be correct because the angles change a little bit, but because we are at a low enough scale, it won't be that visible. Actually, I shouldn't have merged it down just yet. There we go. Before I merge it down, let me do this bottom part. Sorry about that. Okay. So let's put this Gauss. Oh, actually, before I do that, this feels relatively good. How sticky outy it is. Let's bring it a little bit there. And then let me just paste it in a couple of more. I should have started here. So when you do stuff like this, always start with the drawing that is going to be biggest. So for me, that should have been the first one because that's closest to the camera. Because you don't want to upscale these, you want to downscale the detail because it's going to lose detail with scaling, as you know, if you upscale. Oh, that is looking okay. It is looking okay. Let's merge. I didn't like these little edges. Oh, I feel like I'm missing a little bit of rounding there, so we're gonna add just a smidge like that. Oh, there's not there. There we go. Yeah, okay, this is not working for some reason. This feels a bit better. Okay. And then just do the greebles and whatnot that I had in my previous version here. Well, this is not fantastic. That needs a little bit of tilting. Yeah, that needed to be parallel with the rest of the lines. Then here I think this would be the name shield. Okay. Whoop, nope. Yes, that feels a bit better. I would do this by hand as well, but I'm too close to the other line and I won't be able to do it neatly enough. There we go. So the trick is I don't want to use, it's nice to have a couple of these super sharp lines, but you do not want to overuse them because it is going to feel not that sharp, or it's going to feel too, not plasticky, artificial. And it's nice to have a couple of those wobbles in there, if you're drawing with hand, you know. Okay, and this one, now this one I am doing with a ruler. Okay, let's see. So we have, on the original drawing, we have 5 sort of, whatever the hell these are. So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to make them a little bit longer. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4. That seems, yeah, I can work with that. What's the lower behind the ship? Looks like a destroyer, but where are the big guns at? It's this one that I did 5 years ago. Here. As you can see on the bottom, we have 3 of these Gauss cannons. I call them Roton Gauss tungsten accelerator, and 3 on the top, and 2 here on the back. And then we have the point defense cannons, 2 in the front, 2 here on the side, and 2 below the ship to cover, hopefully, everything. So it is absolutely a destroyer. And the music stopped. The music is like, Robert, time to go down, take care of the baby. Which we have to do now. I'll just quickly finish these, and then I will have to say arriveder, goodbye everybody, hasta luego, noapte bună, gute Nacht, fine avond, jó estét mindenkinek, la buonasera, and other similar things that one could say in different languages, because my shift is starting and I wanted to do one final thing before I go down. So ladies and gentlemen, sadly I thought the big front could be a gun like that. I do not like the giant gunships. I'm not sure I'm a fan of those. Like I like many smaller ships, many smaller cannons. Ooh, I enjoy this. I like how this came out. Looks neat. It looks neat. Merge, and then we had a line there, and a line there, and we had a little square there, and then we had also a square just above the name of the ship. All right, didn't get too much done, but I enjoyed this. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I do have to pop off because it is my shift start. Maybe I will be back tonight, which is in 5 hours or so. No guarantees, but maybe there will be another Seagram stream tonight. Let's see how I feel. Anyways, thank you for popping in. Have a great Saturday, everybody, and till